Yeah. No, the right pronunciation here it is 11. What is that? 11. But if you go down south, you go southern states, Tamil Nadu, if you say that 11, they will laugh at you. Hey, that 11 is right? Next, what is this word? What is this? The question. What is that? Question or question? Yes. If you go down south, if you cross this Hosur border, people will ask you question. They will not ask you question. You understand? So try to correct yourself because you are not going to survive only inside a well. Correct? No. Surviving inside a well kind of situation, inside Tamil Nadu, question, temporary, a different kind of tax, worry, tax or only a temporary, that is different, 11. Okay, so if you say 11 and someone laughs at you, don't worry, you are right. If you say question, any question, that is the right way you're going to pronounce this word. Question and all is a galat. Okay, next. Government. What is this? Now, there are certain state people, they will read this as government. What is that? Government. Government, if someone says government, they are from Andhra. Okay, Andhra people. Government Sarilla. They'll say like this, government. Do you understand? It's government. So, fine. So, the first question here, 2x plus 3, 3x minus 7. So, if you want to multiply this, you get how much? 6x square minus 14x. Then 3 into 3 becomes plus 9x minus 21 is equal to 0. Correct? Then what you get? 6x square. You get minus 5x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now what is the value of a here? 6. What is the value of b here? Minus 5. Now students will do mistakes. They will take b as 5. You have to take b as minus 5 because what is the sign here? Minus. You will take c as 21. No, it is c as minus 21. What is the c value here? Minus 21. Now what is the formula for x is equal to? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2. Those are writing Agnipath, Agnivir, Navik exams. You know, you have a question in your exam. Question is like this. Which among the following is the formula to find the value of x in quadratic equation? They will give you this formula. They will remove minus in option A. They will remove plus in option B. In the last option, they will give you everything. Sometimes they will not write A. Okay. So those are in 10th standard level for them. This is the highest level question. Very tough question. You understand? But those who are in preparing from the NDA or other exams, this is just the beginning. This is just a beginning. So are you familiar with this X and Y formula and all? Fine. Don't worry. We have many more days ahead. We'll keep practicing. You understand? Okay. What is the answer of this one? Okay. Look at this. A is 3. B is minus 14. What is C here? Minus 5. A into C. 3 into minus 5 gives me minus 15. And B is minus 14. Now try to do it. 1 into 15. You get the answer. 1 into 15 is 15. But I want minus. I can take minus 15. 1 into minus 15 gives me how much? Minus 15. But I want minus 14 here. Now tell me. 1 minus 15 is equal to how much? Minus 14. That means minus 14x, I can write it as 1x minus 15x. So this value I'll substitute here. 3x square plus x minus 15x minus 5 is equal to 0. Is it right? Now what is common here? What is common here? Here you have common x. And what you will take inside? 3x plus 1. Now here minus minus. Take minus common outside. This is 5. Take 5 here. What happens? 5 into 3x minus, sorry, this is plus 1 is equal to 0. Now look at this. 3x plus 1, 3x plus 1 is common. So what you are going to do now? This is 3x plus 1 common. X minus 5 is equal to 0. This is factorization method, correct? Okay, now you have two options. 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. X minus 5 is equal to 0. So what happens? 3x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 by 3. This is first option, and x is equal to 5. This is second. You get two values of x. Why you get two values of x? Because it is a quadratic equation. Why you say it is a quadratic equation? Because x is to the power of 2. Okay, x is to the power of 2. Do you all understand this basics? Fine. And yesterday I told you the questions of modes and stream. Yes. What is the formula for downstream? U plus V divided by 2. And upstream, no. Yeah, correct. Downstream, correct. Upstream. Okay, speed of the boat in still water. Downstream plus upstream divided by 2. Okay, good. What is the formula for speed? Distance by time. Okay. So there is one more chapter called is speed, distance, and time. That time I will tell you something more about how to convert that into meter per second, kilometer per hour. Just okay, kilometer per hour, something like that. Okay. Okay, fine. So that is one more section is remaining in speed, distance, and time. That we'll do it later. Okay. Now imagine I want to measure this room. Okay, I want to measure this room. Tell me how many ways I have to measure this size of this room. You're sitting in a hall. Imagine Shishir is here. I am interviewing officer. I ask you, Shishir, tell me, how will you measure this hall? Tell them. Okay. Anyone can come and tell me the exact dimension of this hall, this classroom. Don't cross that shutter. Anyone can come. Start doing the exercise. Let me see who is intelligent. कैसे सेंटीमीटर में दो, मीटर में दो. इधर आके मेरे को करके बताओ. This is a challenge. Maybe the winner will get a prize. करो. क्या? Tape चाहिए? नहीं, without tape. Now will you lie down? I'm 5'8". You're measuring like that. Yeah. Apply your brain. यही चाहिए. Okay. करो जल्दी. So volunteer है या नहीं है? What can I consider? We have volunteers or we don't have volunteers? So no one is ready here. बस इतना ही चाहिए. Officer बनने के लिए इतना ही चाहिए. Sitting in the interview hall, the officer will say, "Candidate, measure this room." You cannot ask him, "Give me tape, give me vernier caliper, give me screw gauge." तुम नहीं पूछ सकते. सब कैसे बोलो? ऐसे नहीं. मेरे को पक्का कैलकुलेशन नहीं. अभी enemy आ रहा है. Enemy is there. I just told you enemy is in this direction. That's it. Sitting in one place, you have to calculate and shoot a bomb, ballistic missile. 2060. What 2060? How do you say that it is 20? You should prove, sir. Yeah. Guessing what? Maybe Irklam. Okay, but you are an officer. You should have calculation. Those who are calculative mind, those who have one quality. Today is Tuesday. Today is what day? 17. 17 pe khatra. 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay, so 8 always is a bad. In American government, if you see, they don't have number plate with 13 because they consider 13 number is bad. If you see Indian vehicles number plate, they don't have 17. 17 date mein nothing happens in Indian government. Very rarely some things can happen if it is very big incident, some activities. Fine. So wake up. This is what we want. Fine. Okay. Now, no, 1300 is very feet. That's what square feet is. You are telling the same. It's no 1000 square feet. Okay, fine. So everyone can look back. See the partition. How many partition you can see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what happens? You can see some shopkeepers having this carpentry work. Have you seen it in Dasarali or somewhere in some market, right? So what I do, I went to one shopkeeper and I told, "Ki, bhaiya, I want a partition. How much it will cost?" So he's an uneducated. He didn't try for NDA, CDS and all. He's uneducated, but his father and all the family, they are doing this business. He told how much is the distance. Okay. So I told if I tell the distance, he will increase or decrease the cost. I told, I don't know. So he told, room ka photo batao. Give me the picture of your classroom. I showed the picture, he zoomed in. Immediately he took the calculator paper, he did like this, exactly told the cost, and he told that kal hamara aadmi aa jayega and he will start the work. And whatever material they brought, it was sufficient. No extra, no less. आधे मतलब 3 hours में ये लग गया. In 3 hours this was finished. So my doubt is, you know, a shopkeeper has such a beautiful mathematics with him. That's why he's a shopkeeper. You understand? Fine. So open your eyes, ears, senses in this world to become officer or any good leader. Look down in your floor. What can you see? What can you see? All tiles are same shape or different shape? Same shape. What can you guess? How much it could be one tiles का square? Yeah. कितना होगा उसका distance? 1.5 feet. Okay, assume करो 2 feet ले लो. Mathematics easy calculation के लिए. Suppose if I call a volunteer, what the volunteer should do? He will start. Have you seen girls doing that jump and game? You know, it's like that. You can start jumping till end. Matrices determinants, you know, counting rows and columns. You count the number of rows of this. Count the number of column of these tiles. Within seconds, you will tell, sir, this is the dimension. Is it easy? Right? But now I told you this technique of measuring the classroom. But now I say measure the classroom with different technique. Now tell me, is there any other technique to measure the classroom? You will roll down, you know, in temple they will put, you know, the kubil idu banwang liya. हाथ ऐसा करके. Okay, fine. देखो, first time जब college में जाओगे, अभी तो ragging बंद हो गया. Nowadays raggings are, you know, banned, completely banned. Even in armed forces it is banned because nowadays kids are not having that much good, you know, strong heart. Okay, एक teacher ने एक लड़के को बोला get out, जाके complain कर दिया. Parents are coming with arms and ammunition, ballistic missile. कैसे मेरे लड़के को बाहर भेजा? He is depressed, anxiety में हो गया, stress में हो गया. इतने से बात बोलने में स्ट्रेस हो जा रहा है तो आगे लाइफ में क्या करेगा? Yes or no? पहले रैगिंग कॉलेज में होता था, आर्मी इंडिया में होता था, आईएबी में होता था, अभी नहीं होता. I'll tell you example of a ragging. The moment you went inside a first year course anywhere in this India or world, you will be given a match stick by your senior, not match box, match stick. क्या देंगे? Match stick. And now the senior will say, measure this room and come back to me. Measure this room and come back to me. क्या करोगे आप? Yes, start from that corner. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you will keep going like this. Then ऊपर, नीचे. Okay, after 2 hours tired, you will say, no, this is the answer. Then senior will say, no, this is wrong. This is how things used to work, but you will learn something. Something good or bad, you will learn. Fine. In that way, now I want to measure this room. How can I do it? There was one British officer. He came to India and he's watching beautiful mountains, lakes, plateaus, deserts. Okay, and he was so anxious. He decided, I will be the first one in the world to measure this land. क्या करूँगा मैं पूरा इंडिया को measure करने वाला हूँ. Now Aviral thought I will measure with hand. Suppose if that officer is Aviral, what will happen? Will you measure the whole India with the help of your hand? No, right? But he measured. And he told India's total area is 3.32 billion square kilometers. And when he was doing this activity in India, he went to UPBR and he was measuring. Suddenly he saw one mountain. That mountain is very high. He calculated, sitting here, he took a paper, he calculated and he told that peak is the highest peak in the world. He wrote that peak is the highest peak in the world. And now the people are starting searching for that. Is it true? People started searching for it. Then after 50, 60 years, people realized, yes, he was correct. Now what name should be given to that peak? There was discussion. Then the name was given as Everest. So the person who told that this is the highest peak is George Everest. Who is that? Yes, George Everest. Everest is in your kitchen also, masala. Everest masala hai, correct? Everest cooker hai, wo electric ka sab, right? Abhi hamare liye kya chahiye? A person, he can sit in one place. He never climbed the mountain. Now, if I ask you, tell me what is the height of Everest, you'll start measuring from down with hand. Take a mastic and start going up. right? Fine. So this is what maths is required. I can measure this classroom with the help of trigonometry. With the help of what? Trigonometry. With the help of Pythagoras theorem. What is that? Pythagoras theorem. Look at this. This is our classroom. Yes or no? The classroom look like this, right? Now what I do, I draw this point and this point. This is diagram 1 and this is diagram 2. Look at this diagram 1. What it looks like? It looks like what? Right angle triangle. So what do you require now? You require this distance, you require this distance. Otherwise, now if I ask you the area, what is the area of right angle triangle? Half into base into height. समझ में आ रहा है? Half into base into height, ये area मिल गया. This area is also same. Yes or no? This area is also same. You add, otherwise multiply by 2, you got the answer. This is what is required. Sitting in class interview hall, the officers are going to check your mathematics and your physics. Mathematics and physics. Okay. One more question. I changed this background of this classroom today into black color. Why? And I'm writing with the white ink. Why? You should think. क्यों किया सर ने ऐसे attraction के लिए? या फिर मैंने black में कुछ trigonometry सिखाया तो बच्चों को समझ में आएगा? Yes, fine. You should ask a question ki why this stage here it is. I have a cloth that is red cloth. Have you ever thought like that? क्यों इधर red color का stage मैंने इधर बनाया? To attract any people here. देखो सब red है, red rose. Okay, you like red color, everything red. ऐसा किया मैंने? No. Why the curtains are hanging here? Yeah, to close the dirty windows. Then? Okay, now imagine if I don't have anything on this. I have a flat surface. Imagine I have a flat surface. What happens when I'm speaking? The sound waves will go. It will hit the floor. Imagine this is the floor. I'm standing here. When I speak, the sound waves will go. It will hit the floor. It will go to this camera here, in this camera, and the people from online, they will start shouting. They'll start raising hand. Sir, echo ho raha, echo. I'm not able to hear your voice. Okay, ऐसा लग रहा है कि आप बाथरूम में सिखा रहे हो. They'll say like this. Yes, every one of you become a Arijit Singh or Shreya Ghoshal, right? Yes, because you like your own voice. Same thing. So now, but when it comes into mathematics, even Arijit Singh voice will be bad to the students. So what happens here? In order to avoid this, I have a soft cloth where the sound waves will not hit. It will not travel. It will not travel. That's the reason. Do you understand? So this is what physics related question they will ask you. Do you understand? Fine. Okay. Now there is a reason behind all this black and blue and all this color. Fine. Coming to this topic called as trigonometry. So what is the topic we are going to watch? Trigonometry. What is tri? Tri means trigonometry. Trigonometry. Remember the first rule. Trigonometry will always be in right angle triangle. Trigonometry will always be in right angle triangle. You cannot use trigonometry in circle. You cannot use trigonometry formulas in your hexagon or something like that. Unless and until two sides are perpendicular to each other, you cannot use it. This chapter is very, very fundamentals for 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard. And students, those who are writing CDS, students, those who are writing NDA, and JEE, CET, and 12th and 10th board exams. If you miss this trigonometry, in 12th you have matrices and determinants. What do you have? Is it done in your school? Matrices and determinants? Raise your hand, 12th wale. Is it done? Matrices and determinants, okay? Okay. Now tell me what is the answer of sine theta minus cos, sorry, this is plus cos theta. Let me take it minus one. Tell me what is the answer of this. Find the determinant value of. Yes. Determinant value of. क्या answer? 1. अभी जो 11th में वो देख रहे हैं, बाप रे. Trigonometry, sine and cos is here in 12th. जो 10th में वो देख रहे हैं कि what is matrices? I don't understand. Now look at this. Sine into sine is what? Sine square theta. Cos theta into cos theta is what? Cos square theta. But here it is minus. I change the sign. So minus and minus becomes plus. Now tell me, in 10th standard, you have a identity, trigonometry identities. What is that? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to what? 1. समझ में आ गया? Right? So अगर आपका 10th में trigonometry छूट गया, if you leave 10th का trigonometry, 11th में समझ में नहीं आएगा और 12th में gone. समझ में आ रहा है? Fine. So that's the reason. Try to understand where we are going to apply. Fine. Now why do I study trigonometry? I am trying for defense exams. Okay. दाहिने बाएं करना है मुझे. Left right. I have to do every morning. Why should I study trigonometry? That is a question. Do you understand? Look, have you ever seen this kind of machine? Okay. Here it will be like this. Okay, and person will be sitting on this chair here. Okay, and another 2 persons will be here. They will put bombs inside, and this will move left and right. Okay, this will move left and right. Have you seen like this? Why this is moving left and right? What is the purpose of this? To aim what? To aim enemy or from land or sky or water? Yeah, land? No. Dekho, if enemy aeroplane is coming, enemy fighter jet is coming, okay, so now this officer, here there will be a person, officer, standing with a paper, and he will be coordinating with the commanding officer. Commanding officer will say that control room se message mila hai, Sukhoi is coming, MiG-21 is coming in this direction, position ready. And this is happening near about 70 to 80 kilometers. Your eye vision, you stand in front of our institute and look toward Jalali Cross. The distance between our institute and Jalali Cross is 900 meters. How much? 900 meters. That's it. Above 900 meters, you cannot see properly. You can see something there, but you cannot see it properly. But look at this here. Enemy is going to come. It will take only 10 seconds to come inside our territory and attack. 70 kilometers the distance, more than 70. Officer is here. And if he is not doing calculation properly, he is gone, his Jawan is gone, war we lost. So what happens here? If his mathematics, trigonometry is not good, he lost the war. So what happens? This man, he coordinates and he will say, increase this elevation, decrease this elevation. Ye angle mein le lo, northeast, northwest. Day before yesterday, some days before I told about PABT test. Do you remember? Compass hota hai na? North of northeast, south of southeast. Like this, यहाँ पे dials होता है. So north of northeast, increase the height, decrease the height, then fire it. Okay, तब जाके aeroplane को shoot करेगा. Enemy aircraft will be down. You understand? तो इनको क्या चाहिए? Mathematics में क्या चाहिए अभी? Trigonometry. Because they are going to shoot a missile. This is the ground. What is the angle here? Theta. That is the question. Now in physics we have studied if you want to throw some object very far, the object should travel very far. So what angle you should throw? 45. Now the question in your exam, Neeraj Chopra throws his javelin at a far distance. He wins gold in everything. Olympic, Asian Games, World Athletic Championship. What do you think? In which angle he is throwing his javelin throw? What is the degree? 45. What is the degree? 45. But now you should think as a mathematics students. Is it sine 45? Is it cos 45? Is it tan 45? Something like that. Look at this. This is the starting place and this is the ending place. Okay, this is the distance travel and this is the angle. Yes or no? This is the angle. So this adjacent and this opposite. What is adjacent by opposite? Yeah, adjacent by opposite. Got. Okay. Now if you see these values, sine 45 is 1. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Tan 45, 1. Cot 45, 1. Okay, secant, cosecant, you can understand. If you see the 45 values, 1 is the highest value. 1 is the highest value. That's why you should throw the javelin in cot theta. In which angle? Cot theta. समझ में है? Cot theta or tan theta. मेरे को largest distance जाना है तो. अभी मेरे को height जाना है. Suppose if I want to launch something at very high place. So what will I do? You should find theta जिसका value 1 होगा. Theta जिसका value 1 होगा. So what I do? I will find sine 90 is equal to, what is sine 90? 1. 90 degree. I have to throw the ball straight up in the air. So that is a question. High distance like that. Now in physics in 11th standard you have what is the time duration? What happens with the energy? Potential energy of the ball, it decreases as it goes up, then again increases at the top. When it comes down, again it increases. Kinetic energy, half mv square. Total energy conversion. Then you have minus sign, plus sign, because if anything you are doing against gravity, you will take it as minus g. If something is happening towards gravity, you will take it as plus g. Okay. So what the first thing you should say, do it that as a student, don't confine yourself. मैं आज maths पढ़ रहा हूँ, गलत. It's wrong. I am studying physics today. I am teaching you maths today. No, that's wrong. We are studying. That's it. समझ में आ रहा है? Keep that mentality. Today, what we are doing? We are studying. In what we are studying? We are studying trigonometry. So now, in this right angle triangle, you have sine theta, cos theta. Then what do you have? Tan theta, cot theta, secant theta, and then cosecant theta. That's it. This 6 trigonometrical ratio will continue to haunt you. This will be your nightmare. What is the meaning of nightmare? Ruko. Darling, nightmare. This is your worst nightmare. Yeah, Prashant. This is your nightmare. Yep, Sachin. Yeah? Yeah. Important thing. Okay, Parvesh. Susindran, nightmare. You tell me, Lakshmi. Who can tell me the meaning of nightmare? Raise your hand. Yeah, तुम बता सकते हो मनीष. तुम दोनों को नहीं मालूम, पूजिता को और तनुश्री को नहीं मालूम है. पीछे बताओ. Okay, see, at night time sometimes you will have dreams of ghost. That is called as nightmare. So mathematics is a nightmare for me. Okay, you can write in VAT word association test. Nightmare, apna trigonometry. Finish. Okay, keep moving forward. So this 6 trigonometrical ratio will continue coming till you complete your degree. Okay, engineering you do, anything you do, fine. Now this is triangle ABC. This is one angle. I take it as theta. 90 degree. Don't disturb it. I will take theta here or I will take theta here. It is my wish. Theta means, see, this is called as theta. Okay, is another theta. So theta I can take it here or theta I can take it here, your wish. Now sine theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay. Cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan theta opposite by adjacent. Cot theta adjacent by opposite. Secant theta hypotenuse by adjacent. And cosecant hypotenuse by opposite. Fine? Okay. Before doing all these things, you should know one theorem called as, what is this? Okay. This theorem is called as Pythagoras theorem. What is this? Pytha. Now those are from Tamil medium, Kannada medium or some other Indian medium, they will say Pythagoras theorem. Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam, right? Pita. So this Pita has given one formula. What is that? Hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square. That's it. If you know all these formulas, you are ready, set, go to solve this chapter. Got the point? Yeah. So start writing all this formula quickly. Draw the diagram. We'll move on. Start karo. Start writing down. We'll do some questions. पीछे आवाज नहीं, क्या हो गया? हाँ ओके ओके, धीरे से बात करो। Okay. Yes. Have you all written the formula of sine cos tan? Okay. What is the value of sine theta? Formula of sine theta. Opposite by hypotenuse. Okay. Next, cos theta. Cosine. Adjacent by hypotenuse. Parmesh, बताओ tan का. Shriya, don't play. Yeah. Opposite by adjacent. Next, Susindran, tell me for cot theta. Adjacent by opposite. Prashant, tell me for secant theta. Hypotenuse by adjacent. And what is cosecant theta? And what is Pythagoras theorem? Yeah. What is that? Hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square. Okay. Now look at this. Fundamentals. Fundamentals क्या है ये देखो. मैंने एक ट्रायंगल ड्रॉ किया, इसको मैंने दिया नाम PQR. क्या दिया मैंने इसको नाम? PQR. इधर मैंने लिखा 4, इधर मैंने लिखा 3 और इधर मैंने लिखा 5. समझ में आया? सबसे बड़ा क्या वैल्यू है? सबसे बड़ा क्या है? 5. तो 5 होगा हाइपोटेन्यूज. 5 होगा hypotenuse. Now quickly tell the answers for the questions which I am asking. Don't play here. If you want to go out, you can go out. 4 plus 3, how much? Tell loudly. 7. Is it greater than 5? Yes. Yes. 3 plus 5, how much? 8. Greater than 4? Yes. 5 plus 4, how much? 9. Greater than 3? Yes. What does it mean? In triangle, when you add two sides, any two sides, it will be greater than the third side. You add any two sides, it will be greater than the third side. समझ में addition का property? Now we'll do subtraction. Now tell me, 5 minus 4. Tell loudly. 1. Is it greater than 3 or smaller than 3? Correct. 4 minus 3. Greater than 5 or smaller than 5? 5 minus 3. 2. Greater than 4 or smaller than 2? समझ में आ रहा है? Fine. इसका मतलब क्या है? When you subtract this, what will happen? When you subtract the two sides of this right angle triangle, it will be always smaller than, or always smaller than third side. Next, two properties of triangle is done. Third property, look at this. The largest side, 5, will always be hypotenuse. इसमें सबसे बड़ा क्या है? हाइपोटेन्यूज क्या है? 5. अभी मैंने आपको नंबर दिया 12, 13, 15. बताओ इसमें हाइपोटेन्यूज क्या है? क्या है हाइपोटेन्यूज? समझ में आ रहा है? लॉजिक ओके. मैंने अभी से दिया 299, 399, 698. Without doubt, what you will do in exam? The largest side is what? 698. What is this? Hypotenuse. Directly solve for trigonometry. समझ में आ रहा है? Fine. So those who are in 9th and 10th, you will have the first thing in your life, that is how to get familiar with the Pythagoras theorem. Imagine this is A, this is B, this is C. Now this is 4, this is 3. I don't know what is AC. I don't know what is AC. What is AC here? Hypotenuse. Nothing is given. Is it 7? Is it 11? Is it 13? I don't know. I'm going to use a theorem called as Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB square कितना है? 4 square. BC square कितना है? 3 square. 16 plus 9 gives me 25. This is what? AC square. 25 is not the answer. Because here what is this? Square. Taking square root on both sides. So you will do like this and you will do like this. What is square root of 25? 5. Now, those who are in 10th standard, you will directly take 5. But the moment you go in 11th and 12th, the teacher will say you, dear students, the value is plus or minus 5. What is that? Plus or minus 5. Now you tell me, can the distance be in minus? If I ask you, what is the distance between your home and this institute? Will you say minus 10 kilometers? No, it will always be in plus, right? So like this. Now if you take it into physics chapter, imagine, same. Distance is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity. Speed is a scalar quantity or vector quantity. Okay, समझ में आ रहा है ऐसा वो physics में. So what is the answer here? Plus 5. What is the answer here? Plus 5. Now in exam, they may give you 5, they may give you 3. You have to find what is this A. Now imagine they didn't give this. Let us close this. They didn't give this. Don't drag the chair, boy. Wait. Don't drag the chair, यार. Class disturb. Okay. So देखो अभी ये नहीं दिया. Hypotenuse क्या है? 5 square. ये BC side कितना है? 3 square. मुझे AB square नहीं मालूम. So 25. What is 3 square? 9. This is what? AB square. 25 minus 9. 16 AB square. Root of 16 is 4. So what is AB? You will get plus or minus 4, but you will take what? Plus 4. Now, in exam, if they give you some unexpected values, imagine 12, 11. If you give like this, what formula will you use? Pythagoras formula, and you will waste time. You will waste time. So I have a special book here, which is, you can say, Bible or Quran or Bhagavad Gita of all the students who are preparing for the aptitude examination. I'll show you that book, don't worry. Okay, eyes on the board. Okay, the book is written by Arun Sharma. The book is written by Arun Sharma, and the book is for CAT examination. What's the examination? CAT examination. And CAT examination is for the student, those who want to do MBA in IIM. MBA in IIM. MBA is only for 2 years. How many years? 2 years. And fees is only rupees 60 lakh. Only rupees 60 lakh. Now I'll tell you the procedure. Look at this. Well, you are all trying for armed forces, right? If you become army officer, how much money you should give to become an MBA graduate from IIM? Then to IIM Ahmedabad. So arise, awake, don't stop until the goal is reached. Who told this? Swami Nityananda or Vivekananda? So participate. Okay, fine. 60 lakh. Now look at this. Those who are aiming to do MBA, in 10th standard, you should have good marks. In 12th standard, you should have good matlab for them. If you take 89 also, it is very bad. 99 point dash dash dash. The computer should say that, dear candidate, sorry, I cannot update your result. Like that. 99, 98, like that. 12th, again 98. Degree, whichever degree you do, engineering you do, anything you do, again above 90%. After degree, you should have a job. You should, if you have a job, and then if you write this CAT examination is very, very tough. Mathematics, aptitude, GK, it's very, very tough. Okay, very rarely people pass it. After passing CAT examination, they will give interview. In interview, if you don't speak English and if you are not doing well, you are rejected. You are rejected. For everything, you will have points. And if you have very good points, you will get IIM Ahmedabad. What you will get? India's #1 MBA college is IIM Ahmedabad. In Bangalore also you have IIM. Okay, this is the situation. Your aim is very small. What you are doing? I did degree, engineering, aeronautical, computer science. So I want to join defense. No, people are here. They crack MBA. They do MBA in IIM Ahmedabad. Then they come in army. They say, I want to become army officer. Why? Because army is the best organization. I want to help army. Now tell me, officer will select this guy, or you are trying for CDS or AFCAT? Who they will select? So aim high always. So Ahmedabad is the toughest. Very rarely you get it. Then you have Bangalore, Bhopal, many places are there, Tirchi, okay, all these things. Once you get into that college, only 2 years you have to study. The fees is how much? 60 lakhs for 1 year. 60 lakh for 1 year. Okay. And what is the class timing? Your professor, HOD will message you in a group. Dear candidate, I have a flight at night 2 o'clock. Okay, so your class is morning 4 o'clock. So without even brushing the teeth, jao classroom mein auditorium mein baitho. The professor will come, he will do mathematics. And what kind of mathematics? That is called as linear equalities, operation research. Have you heard this subject? Those who have done engineering, you might have heard about it. And I am sure those who have done engineering, when you did BE or anything, you never did OR. Operation research was not there for you. Yes or no? Any engineer student here who has studied OR? No. You did OR? Very good. That means your college was good. Okay, samajh mein aa raha hai? Because this is very tough. Okay, PERT model, CPM model, have you studied that? PERT, CPM model. How the government of Karnataka decided that ladies should not have bus ticket. How come they say PERT and CPM models? How a conductor is taking tickets and giving exactly the moment you get in Jalali Cross, yellow go Gangama Circle. Okay. Immediately he buys a ticket, he gives a ticket. How come this calculation is going on? Without mathematics, without operation research, you can't do. This is the fundamental what we are doing. Trigonometry is just a tip of an iceberg. Okay, look at this. This is the situation. After and 2 years, it's very hectic. You cannot eat, you cannot do anything. Now imagine you are in hostel. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You don't go to mess. The mess person will carry plate and he will give you in your room. Imagine this is my bed. Okay, they will say, Bhaiya khana aa gaya. Khalo. He will go. After 1 hour, he will come. Bhaiya khana ho gaya? Haan ho gaya. Leke jao. I'm like a madman. I'm doing like this. Okay, Aisa. So 2 years you have to do like this. After 2 years, what you get? You get the first salary from a company. Unilever, etc., etc. The first salary will be in 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs package. Per month you will get 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs package, and yearly you will get 72 lakhs. Okay, like that. This is the situation. You understand? Now, if you become lieutenant, look at this. If you become lieutenant, if you become flying officer, if you become sub-lieutenant or any officer, you can do this MBA without writing this CAT examination with free of cost in IIM Ahmedabad. In which college? CAT examination. So, okay, CAT examination तुमको नहीं है, interview तुमको नहीं है, because imagine the interview panel, the panel is ready and you are going with a major tag. तुमने uniform पहना और जाके बैठ गया. कौन है तू? मैं major हूँ. You are selected. You are selected. And what is the cost here? I told you 6 lakh. ये 60 lakhs तुमको नहीं भरना है. Government of India will give it to you. That is why, see, that's the reason Indian Army is so strong. And after doing MBA from IIM Ahmedabad, many officers will serve in Indian Army and they will try to work for the best of the organization. After the age of 55, they will come out. They will retire. And you know, Army health, how it will be. They're very young. Even at the age of 60, they will go for marathon. Okay, now, these people, when they come out, Reliance, Adani, Ambani, this company, they will hire them. They will give them 45 lakhs package. How much? 45 lakhs per year. This is life. Now, if you think that trigonometry, sin theta, cos theta is confusing, मेरे को identities नहीं होता, heart attack आ रहा है, okay, I am feeling breathlessness, okay, नहीं चलेगा. Now, I'll tell you one more incident. The man who wrote this book is Arun Sharma. Okay, the man who wrote this book is Arun Sharma. He passed this CAT examination 9 times. How many times? 9 times. He got 9 times Ahmedabad. But he told, I will not go to college. He told what? I will not go to college. He told, I will start my own coaching institute. And I will help other poor students to come up in MBA. And today his students are the CEO of big companies. Okay, that is the situation. Now look at the other side of the same person. During COVID time, he had losses in running the academy and all. There was one more academy called as Unacademy. They took this guy. Okay, and Unacademy told to all the students, देखो हमारे पास कौन है? अरुण शर्मा है. Like महाभारत में वो अर्जुन बोलते हैं ना मेरे पास कृष्ण है. Okay, वैसा हमारे पास कौन है? अरुण शर्मा है. Nicely he made videos, this and that. फिर से निकाल दिया. Once again, like this. This is the situation. There is one more man. You all know him. You all know him. He passed this CAT examination 7 times. How many times? 7 times. He went to IIM Ahmedabad, selected 7 times. They sent letter, dear, aa jao. Course start ho raha hai, please come. You will become one of the greatest graduate. of India like that. He told, no, I will not join any company. I will start my own company. He goes to America. He does a research. In 2011, he comes back. He starts his own company, and the company is worth 27,000 crore. Kitna? 27,000 crore, and that man is Baiju. Who is that? You know Baiju? Yes. High and low. समझ में आ रहा है? So one subject which will create wonder in your life is mathematics. Yesterday, Monday, Hindu newspaper, बाइजू का जो फाउंडर है, उसने मैथमेटिक्स के बारे में एक आर्टिकल लिखा है. Go and read it. Go and read it. You'll realize. Okay, mathematics नहीं है तो कुछ भी नहीं है. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Fine. So this is the reason I told you कि what is the importance of this. So we are lucky enough to take this book written by Arun Sharma. I give credit as a teacher. I give credit to this man because he is also a teacher and he has done a lot of shortcuts. So in that one shortcut, we have a thing called as saving time to calculate the Pythagoras theorem. Now I told you, suppose if I take like this, 4, 3, what will be here? 5. Your brain is telling now quickly, what is the hypotenuse here? 5. Now I will give some values. Beyond these values, any competitive examination, they are not going to ask any values. You by heart these values, go in exam hall, pen ready, record, tick, tick, tick. Bas OMR mein tick karke bahar aa jao, success. Ready? So get ready to write down some Pythagoras theorem. Take it down, Pythagoras triplet. The first one is 3, 4, 5. The second one is 5, 12, 13. Next is 7, 24, 25. Next is 8, 15, and 17. Next one is 9, 40, and 41. Next one is 11, 60, and 61. Next is 12, 35, 12, 35, and 37. This I didn't give it to any student, those who are in 10th standard, correct? No? For the first time I'm giving you, right? Yeah. This will save your time in exam. 16, 63, and 65. 20, 21, and 29. 28, 45, and 53. Yes, completed? Yes, sir. Start learning. Aryan, what are you doing? Powers and exponent, it should be done today. Okay? Hari, just check with them. They have to finish it. Yeah, what is the first triplet? This is called a triplet. See, one more thing, I think in 8th or 9th, you have one more technique, find the triplets. There is one more chapter in mathematics, find the triplets. That I am not doing now, I'll do it once again, but right now, रट्टा मारो जिंदाबाद. समझ में आ रहा है? यूपीसी अगर आपको पास करना है तो क्या करना है? रट्टा मारो जिंदाबाद. Take out your NCERT book, start by hearting. I'll tell you my own experience. This time one boy, his name is Amit, he became assistant commandant actually. So he told me, sir, I have passed my CAPF. Interview bhi mera pass ho gaya. मेरे को training आ रहा है. So keep this book with you. He gave all the NCERT books which he read. I told कि ये लड़का ने NCERT मतलब पढ़ा और पास किया तो कैसे पढ़ा होगा? I just opened it. So when I opened it, each and every line he had underlined with blue color pen. What we do, something important is what we do. Round karenge, something bracket karenge, right? But that boy has underlined. And whenever I see him up studying, he's learning. I know Mercury, Venus, Earth. He's doing like this. For 6 months he did like this. All the NCERT textbooks he had digested. There is an English saying called as some books are to be chewed for, some books are to be chewed and digested. Do you know what is the meaning? Okay. कोई books को आपको चबा के खाना चाहिए. You have to chew it and eat it. Not literally. Don't go and read this book now. You know, that means each and every line. Do this. I'll tell you, do this. You will be rank 1 in India. Toppers, they don't have brains. They have such a capacity that they will learn this. IAS, IPS, they are not intelligent. They can learn this book. If I give this book to them, they can learn this book. You understand? समझ में आ रहा है? बस इतना ही है. अभी देखो, those who are MBBS, what is so special? MBBS doctors, what is so special about their brain? They have trained themselves. Any book you give, anything you give, they will by heart everything, keep everything in mind. जोर जोर से चिल्ला के learn करेंगे. They'll shout loudly. They will learn this thing, keep it in their mind. And when you go for exam, automatically everything comes out. Okay. So by heart these values, and you already know Pythagoras theorem how to do it. So 3, 4, 5. Next is what? 5 plus 13. Next is what? 7, 24, and 25. Next step. Next. Next. 20, 21, 29, 28, 45, 53. Okay, look at this now. I am drawing a right angle triangle. I named it as ABC. Now I say 3. What are the other numbers? 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Is it right? Why it is wrong? Okay. Now I say like this. I say like this. Okay. A. This is B. This is C. This is 4. And now this is 3. This is 5.
Wrong.
Why is it wrong? Hypotenuse can. Now look here. I gave this as 5. I told the largest side is hypotenuse. So why don't you consider this as the hypotenuse? Because this is 90 degree. Hypotenuse will come always opposite of 90 degree. Hypotenuse किधर आएगा? Always opposite of 90 degree. अभी देखो. This is 90 degree. 90 degree opposite inner side इरके. What is the side here? AC. So what is the hypotenuse? AC. So here this is 5. Now you can correct it. Sitting in exam hall, if the values are given different, 3, 4, 5, something they give, you should not be happy that this is a wrong question. I will get bonus mark. समझ में आया? Suppose question में दिया है 3 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and 4 centimeter. These are the sides of the right angle triangle. Find all the 6 trigonometrical ratio. If they give like this, don't be happy. इधर मैंने 3 लिखा, इधर 4 लिखा और इधर 5 लिखा. Wow. मेरे को question गलत है. Half of the time, when in maths paper you will pray to God, teacher question tappa koduttirukno, enakku bonus mark kadekku, right? Because you will go for a strike. I want something like that. So, do you all understand now? Familiar with the right angle triangle? Yeah? Okay, good. Now, take down this question. This is P, this is Q, this is R. Okay? Let me take 5, 12, 13. Find the values of sine theta. Now theta is here. I'm taking it as R. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cotangent, secant, and cosecant. Start it. And those who finish it, raise your hand. लिखो नोटबुक में लिखो. Okay? Yes, Susindran, Parmesh, Sachin. फटाफट. हाँ, कौन बताएगा? अविरल बताओ. Sin theta कितना मिला?
5/13.
Is it right? 5/13. Opposite by hypotenuse. How many of you are not understanding? Tell me frankly. I can explain once again. Prashant, Purida, Susindran Purida, Sai Ganesh, Parmesh, Sachin. सबको समझ में आया? डोंट फील शाई, शर्म की बात नहीं है। सक्सेस अगर आपको चाहिए तो शर्मना नहीं, and be selfish. Two things, if you want success, remember 2S. Be selfish. You should be selfish to become successful. Now I am giving you some study material. Dear student, study this, you become officer. And then you become philanthropist. Write down this word, those who don't know. What does this mean? You become philanthropist. मालूम है उसको, किसको आता है किसको नहीं आता मालूम? हाँ, कौन बताएगा philanthropist? अविरल के बिना, except अविरल. Anyone can tell me who is philanthropist? Philanthropist means the person who does service. Charity work, दान करते हैं ना? You know, people do service. For example, give me some example of some philanthropist. Warren Buffett.
You can say.
Okay, Wall Street, the Wolf of the Wall Street, Warren Buffett. How many of you seen that movie, Wolf of the Wall Street? Leonardo DiCaprio बात किया, बुरंजी था आपको. Okay, fine. Next thing. Fine. See, do you all understand? समझ में आया? Philanthropist मतलब the person जो दान करता है वो. Now I told my student, dear student, you study this material, you take this question paper, you will become officer. You try to be philanthropist. You have a friend in your village or in your home, okay, nearby your home. You tell that, hey, देखो, मैं इधर academy में जाता हूँ. I go to this academy. There they have given all these things. Take these things. दान कर दिया. Service. करना service पढ़ने लिया. महाभारत ला. अंदमारी. After that, you realize he becomes officer. You are still trying. If you want success, be selfish. After becoming success, don't give your notes free of cost to anyone. Put a seal on it. Officer. Okay, imagine Officer Prasad, Officer Dharni, apni seal put it. Sell that. Maths notes of mine, 100 rupees. Sell it. You have worked hard, correct? You have paid money here, sell it. Next, another, don't feel shy. Don't feel shy if you want to become a star. समझ में आ रहा है? This is the best quality about the politicians and the actor and actress. Ranveer Singh or Kapoor, कौन है वो? हाँ, he never feels shy. जोकर जैसा कपड़ा पहन के आएगा, लेकिन लोगों को लगेगा ये स्टाइल है. Ranveer Singh, right? Fine. Any actress, have you seen them shying away? No. Like that you should be. Maths में मैंने आपको पूछा है, इतने बार पूरी दिन पढ़ने. No, your head is going down. Otherwise, you are hiding behind your friends anyway, like a para commandos. You know, you take training like para commandos. Sir, in a baka poraga, correcta, and the head I am going to hide. Right? Fine. So this is angle theta. Theta on the opposite side is there. This is 5. Adjacent side is what? 12. This will keep in mind. And what is the hypotenuse here? 13. Just check your answer. Sin theta is 5 by 13. Cos theta is 12 by 13. Tan theta is 5 by 12. Cot theta is 12 by 5. Secant theta is 13 by 12. And cosecant theta is 13 by 5. Do you all get this right? Yes. So you are going to save your time if you know the triplets, all the triplets. Got the point here? Fine. Next. Write down this formula. Tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Next, cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. Next, secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. And cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. Okay, 1 by sin theta. So this is tan and cot in terms of sin and cos. Have you written all these things? Sabne likha? Okay, next. Write down. Tan theta can also be written as 1 by cot theta. And cot theta can also be written as 1 by tan theta. Those who are in ICSE medium, ICSE, CBSE, State Board, ICSE. In ICSE 9th standard, you have this chapter. ICSE 9th standard, you have this chapter. CBSE 10th standard, you have this chapter. CBSE and State Board also you have this chapter. Tan and cot. Do you all have you written it? Okay. Next, write down identities. What is this here? Identities. We have only 3 identities. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Write down this first identity, everyone. Write down quickly. Likha sabhi ne? Next, have you written everyone? To Tejas. Next, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta is equal to what? Secant square theta. Have you written the second identity, everyone? Written. Next, third, 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta is equal to what? Cosecant square theta or cosecant theta. Fine. हो गया सभी का? Fine. Some of the textbooks now what they do? Some of the textbooks they will say that this book has so many formulas. If you learn that formulas, you will pass the exams. Now look at this, how they say the formulas. Suppose if I keep this sine square theta on the left hand side, I keep equal to, if this cos square theta goes right side, what happens? 1 minus cos square theta. So can I write this sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta? Yes or no? Now this is square. I want only sine theta. So can I take squaring on both sides? Taking square root on both sides. So if you take square root on both sides, this will be sine theta root of 1 minus cos square theta. You all understand these two formulas? Am I deriving something new? It is same, one and the same. Next, keep cos square theta on the left hand side. Equal to sine square theta goes here. What happens? 1 minus sine square theta. Now this is cos square theta. I want cos theta. What will happen? Square root of 1 minus sine square theta. How many formulas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many formulas? 5. Now some textbooks they will say, see, trigonometry la identities la 5 formulas irukku inda idhula. So I give you 3 identities. How many identities? 3 identities. So totally how many formulas the textbook will claim? 15. Okay. So if you go to a bookshop, if you check YouTube videos and all, they will say that in the book 15 formulas are trigonometry la best formula, best books. And you will blindly take it and start learning it. Understand the logic. Give less stress to your brain. Just learn 3 identities. That's enough. I did this 4. I want other 2 identities in this way to be written in your notebook. Start doing it quick. Start doing it quick. Uttam, don't talk there. क्या हुआ? Discussion चालू है. Don't talk. Yes. Everyone did it?
Yes, sir.
Taking your notes now. We'll revise the formulas from the beginning. Basic formulas from sine, cos, tan. Ready? Eyes on your notes now. Try to by heart as loud as you can. Try to say as loud as you can. What is the formula for sine theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. Cos theta? Tan theta? Cot theta? Secant theta? Cosecant theta? Good. 3 identities. Now tell me, 1 plus, sine square theta Okay, next 1 plus tan square theta is equal to. Okay, next 1 plus cot square theta is equal to. Okay, now tell me in terms of sin and cos. Tan theta can also be written as sin theta by cos theta. Cot theta can also be written as cos theta by sin theta. Secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. Cosecant theta. Okay. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. How many axes you have here? 2 axes. Back, don't talk. X-axis and y-axis. This is first quadrant. This is second quadrant. This is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. How many quadrants you have? 4. What is happening in trigonometry? Why I am taking theta angle? Look at this now. So this is 0 degree. What is this now? 90. What will be this? 180. What is this here? 180. Add 180 plus 90? 270. 270 plus this? 360. So if I draw a line, you have protractor with you? What D hota hai na protractor compass mein? You will keep like this. It starts with 0 and it goes here. What it shows? 180. So if I ask you, what is the, if this is a line, how much degree it is? 180 degree. Idea clear? Suppose if I draw one line like this, draw one line like this, if I do like this, how much degree? 90 degree. Now I draw this, how much degree? 360 degree. Circle matlab kya hota hai? 360. What is happening here? Let us try to understand why I should study trigonometry. I am going to take the pen and I am going to keep the line like this. You should tell me what is the value. Ready? Now this is 0. Okay. How much? Tell loudly. 90. How much? How much? 2? How much? How much? How much? 360 plus 90. 360 plus 90. Plus 90. Plus 90. Plus 90. Plus 90. Plus 90. 90. 90. It goes on. It goes on like this. Is there any stoppage for this? Is there any stoppage for this? That's why I have trigonometry. That's why I have what? Trigonometry. Now, mathematics question. Find the value of sine of 3,206.5878. They will ask you like this. What is the value? This is possible or not? Is this question right or wrong? Right. It is right. There is a possibility that if you keep doing like this, it may reach this angle. It may reach this angle, yes or no? So what happens now? This, I will write like this. 10 into 360. Tell me what is 10 into 360? 3,600. Then plus something. Okay, then I have sine. So now first I will check in which quadrant it is. This is your 11th standard high level NDA mathematics. You understand? So if you don't understand what is happening here in trigonometry based on studying this chapter. Okay. Now there is a good news. Don't worry. There is a good news. Imagine this is x-axis and this is y-axis. This is 0 degree and this is 90 degree. Okay. Now the syllabus for your examination. Those who are studying 10th. The syllabus says that for you the question will be acute angle only. Which angle? Now what is meant by acute angle? There are 3 types of angle. Okay. See, if this is 90 degree, less than 90 degree is called as acute. Angle with acute है 0 से 90 degree. समझ में आया? Next, if something is going above 90 degree, that is called as obtuse, obese, motapan. They are heavy, big in size. Obtuse. Next, if they are exactly like this, this is called as 90 degree. 3 angles: acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle. How many angles? How many angles? What are those? Acute angle, obtuse angle, and right angle. You understand? In 10th standard, the syllabus is only acute angle. How much? That means 0 से लेके 90. आपको पूछेगा what is the value of sin 30? आपको पूछेगा what is the value of tan 60? आपको पूछेंगे what is the cosecant 90 value? That's it. 91 भी नहीं पूछेगा. 91 भी नहीं पूछेगा. 90.1 भी नहीं पूछेगा. पूछा तो तुम खुशी से बोलो कि मेरे को एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स चाहिए. You can, happily you can say. Do you understand? Even in NDA, same. Even in CDS, syllabus is same. Are you all happy? क्यों? इससे भी इजी चाहिए. रुको मैं आता हूँ. मैं समझ में आया? अभी आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में इन 10th स्टैंडर्ड you have 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. These values are given. They have given these values in your textbooks, school textbooks. Okay. The UPSC says that elementary mathematics, they will ask you whatever you have studied in 10th standard. You understand? Elementary mathematics. So elementary mathematics textbook में क्या दिया है? 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Now a student studying for NDA, CDS, they will prepare this. They will go in exam hall and the exam, they will ask a question. What is the value of sine 22.5 degree? What is the value of sine 22.5 degree? Will you go to an examiner and say that, how come you ask me 22.5? The syllabus is mentioning acute angle. Acute angle means, is it acute or obtuse?
Acute.
22 is more than 90 or less than 90? So it is acute. They have the right to ask. Freedom of speech and expression. Examiners, they are going to play with you. समझ में आ रहा है? So if the examiner is in a happy mood, he wants to give a Diwali bonus to you or Dasara gift to you, he will ask, what is the value of sine 30 plus sine 45? Something like that. Okay, something like that. But if he wants to take revenge, okay, he went to a movie and the movie was not good, and now he decides to make a question paper. That's it. Okay, he will be the real villain in your exam hall. Okay, समझ में आ रहा है? So this is what is the situation. What we are going to study? We are going to study this value of 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90. Okay. Next, these values NDA students should by heart, CDS students should by heart, AFCAT and other JE, CET and other students should by heart. Okay. Now the value, imagine if I take sine 15, the value is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Okay, you have to derive it. Then cos 15, tan 15, times cos 75. Sine 15, cos 75 values same. Shortcut. They are shortcut. Like this, slowly I'll tell you the shortcuts. Do you all understand? Fine. So what I want is that in the Google Classroom, I think you have all joined a classroom that is maths, elementary. How many of you joined? सब लोग join किए हुए, right? Okay. इसमें 6th है, 7th है, 8th है, 9th है और 10th भी है. Go to 10th standard. There will be a video. There will be a video of mine. I think 20 minutes I have made a video on trigonometry. I have given same basic formulas I have given. I have explained the same thing and I have given the tabular column value also. Tomorrow while coming to class, you by heart all the values, write down in your notes. I will check your notes, how much you have taken it seriously. I will check it. Then I will go and teach you trigonometry. This is a small baby steps that trigonometry we are doing. Next, you will have a question like this. Look at this. Imagine there is a tree. Okay, there is a tree. And here there is a, imagine, let me take a coconut tree. There is a coconut tree here. Okay. And here there are a lot of coconuts. A boy is standing on the ground. Okay. The coconut tree is 10 meters from his feet. How much, what should be the length of the ladder to reach the coconut? What should be the length of the ladder to reach the coconut? That's why my starting, I asked you a question, how to measure this room. How to measure this room with the help of trigonometry. Okay, so now this looks like a right angle triangle. Yes or no? It looks like a right angle triangle. So this is the angle theta, because you are going to put the ladder here. So if you put like, this is 90, what you have to find? One side, other side or hypotenuse? You have to find what? Hypotenuse. Now you have to use it. See, this is one side given. This is opposite side or adjacent side? Adjacent side. So adjacent side is given, and what you have to find? What you have to find? Hypotenuse. Tell me, what is the formula for sine theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. What is the value of cos theta? Adjacent by hypotenuse. If this theta is 45, imagine if this theta is 45, this you know Okay, adjacent side, you know what you should find? Hypotenuse. Directly use cos theta formula, you get the answer. You can drink tender coconuts arams. समझ में आया? Fine. So this is application of trigonometry. This is there for the 10th standard students, CDS, AFCAT or other students. But those who are trying for JEE, CET and all, you have one more thing. This is nothing for you. CET, JEE में तुमको और एक चीज है. This is called as properties of triangle. क्या होगा ये? Properties of triangle करके और एक chapter. Okay, then you have one more chapter. You have like this: A by sin A. Okay, B by sin B, C by sin C, constant. Then from here, another section begins. Then, if you understand trigonometry, then only in 12th standard or in second PUC, you will understand inverse trigonometry. You will have questions like this: tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. What is the value? Yes, Janvi. Tan inverse of inverse trigonometry is done in your school. Yes, tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. This is the formula. समझ में आया? In 9th and 10th, if your maths is strong, you will love. You will be the star in your class. But here itself, if you lose this battle, that's it. This is like a cancer. The cancer cells, it slowly starts dividing in your body. If you treat it in the beginning itself, the cancer can be turned into a good moment in your life. But if you leave it, that's it. Khadam. Samajh mein aaya? Take down few more formulas, and tomorrow I want all these formulas to be by hearted by you. Ready? This is called as compound angle formula. What is this here? Compound angle formula. Quickly write it down. No talking. That's it. We'll stop now. Sin of A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Next, sin of A minus B is equal to sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Next, cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Next, cos of A minus B. Quickly keep writing it down. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Next, tan of A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B whole divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. And the last formula, tan A of A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B whole divided by 1 plus tan A tan B. That's it. This is the alpha and beta of trigonometry. What does it alpha and beta mean? Fundamentals. Fundamentals. Beginning. एकदम बेसिक्स जीरो. ओके, ये आपको पता होना ही चाहिए. You have to know this formulas, otherwise it's very difficult to solve to your exam. So tomorrow I want all the sine, cos, tan formula, 3 identities, compound angle formulas, Pythagoras formulas, and the triplets. Whatever triplets I have done it, that one. And I also told you mathematics का एक classroom है. Go to 10th standard, and there are a lot of videos. Don't watch all. Only I have told about trigonometry basics. Go to that, watch it. The same thing what I taught today, it is there in that. Tomorrow you come, if you are biated, if you are doing real efforts, you will definitely pass these exams. You got the point? This is very basics. Those who are in 11th and 12th, you will have this formula. Look here. You will have formulas like this. Tan of A plus B plus C. The day when you reach here, that means you are preparing for JEE examinations. समझ में आ रहा है? आपको 3 एंगल दिया जाएगा. The day when you reach here, within 2 days we'll reach there. Don't worry. Okay, like that. समझ में आया? So within 3 days, I will say what is the level of JEE, CET, etc., etc. Fine, you can leave now. Chalo. And I think there will be physical fitness. No.